Okay, so when you think of goats, you guys may think they're dumb or pointless. They're just stupid animals, kind of. They don't really do anything. But today I'm going to tell you the many purposes that goats have and why somebody would want to have goats and why they own them. So first I'm going to tell you about fainting goats. That's a picture of a fainting goat. They're also called myotonic goats. They have a condition that makes their muscles relax slower, so they're not really like fainting. Their muscles are just tensing up, and that's what makes them fall over. They're very slow maturing. They faint when they get excited, so it can be anything, like if somebody just walks up to them or pets them. My sister's baby goat, it like tries to escape from the fence, and it'll go under the fence, and then it'll just faint, so there's kind of no point. But it doesn't hurt them when they're full grown, but if they're really little, and they faint too often, then it could hurt them, and it's not very good for them. They, like, the whole time, the goats know what's going on. They're not, like, scared or anything. They're, like, conscious the whole time, so they're not, like, blacked out or anything. Next, I'm going to tell you about dairy goats, or pygmy goats. People have pygmy goats because they're really small and they're friendly, and they use them as pets. That's the breed that they use as pets. They can start having babies as young as 2 months old, and they can have 4 babies between 4 and 12 months. They also, when goats give birth, they usually have twins, but they can have triplets or just single babies. And there's a large variety of pygmy goats, different colors and styles, like you can see. And they're very small too. The next goat I'm going to talk to you about is a dairy goat. Dairy goats, a female is called a doe and a male is called a buck. And for all goats, the young babies are called kids. After having a baby, dairy goats can milk for up to 10 months. Their milk is easier digestible, fat and protein, so it's a lot better for you and healthier. And it can also be used to treat ulcers. It's just something in the milk that they have. It can be used to make cheese, butter, ice cream, yogurt, candy, soap, or other body products. And the dairy goats are very tall. They're a lot bigger than you would think. So that's a picture of the mom and its 2 babies. And you can see how tall it is compared to that person. They're a lot bigger. They kind of look like donkeys or something. But the next goat I'm going to talk to you about is a boar goat, which is used for meat. They're used for meat because they have a lot faster growth rate, and they're a lot bigger. You can tell by the pictures I'm going to show you. They're fat. They were first started breeding in South Africa in the early 1900s. They started breeding them for meat. They have an excellent carcass qualities, I guess, so it helps the meat taste and stuff. They have very minimal care, and so they can just kind of be in the field with other animals, cows and stuff, and if they're wild, they can eat through pretty much anything, so like in weedy forests and stuff like that. And they have a very strong resistance to disease, so they stay healthy. That is some goat cheese from the dairy goats. And that's a picture of a boar goat. So as you can see, it's very big. That's another picture of a boar goat. And that's some goat meat. There are also other breeds of goats that people don't use very often. They're kind of rarer. This is an alpine goat. This is a Dutch Landrace, and you can tell they're all very different from each other, the breeds. This is a Verada goat and a Garganica. That is a Pigora goat, and that is an Angora goat, and a Nigerian dwarf. So as you can see, goats come in many different sizes and purposes and colors, and so maybe next time you go to the store, you get goat milk instead of cow milk.